Peace world, peace world. What's going on? It's your brother, Regular Rail. Some may know me as Darrell Anderson from Facebook, MCA, Motor Club of America, also TNT Empowered Network, also Bosswood Productions, LLC, Beat Productions. Shout out to all the network entrepreneurs that's hustling. And hustling in the sense of going to put the best effort forward to make what they have to make or you have to make to create the reality that you need. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, peace, light, and guidance. Today the topic is belief, and I say belief because we sometimes find ourselves caught up in many different situations where we have to make a decision on how our belief plays a part in our process of thinking. And for those of you who read a lot of books, to suit the topic, I have this book by Bruce H. Lipton, PhD. That's what it says at the bottom. Right, let me see, make sure you can see that. Okay, Bruce H. Lipton, PhD, right? And the name of the book is The Biology of Belief, okay? Unleashing the Power of Consciousness, Matter, and Miracles, okay? So, with that being said, I've read this book. I'm reading it again. And every time I read it, I receive something different. So, I would strongly suggest that each and every person that's looking for power of consciousness and self-empowerment, if you're on the empowerment move, I would suggest you try that out. Read that book. Okay. Now, with moving forward, we have to first know one thing, and that is thyself. Okay? You can make many decisions. You can move forward however you please. Yet, when moving forward, we're all posed with obstacles, and those obstacles are not what we perceive them to be. Um, a goddess I know once put it so elegantly, so I must quote it. She spoke and she said, "Fear is only false evidence appearing real." And although I had my own perception on fear, it was astonishing to find out how that acronym fit and created a word that's basically the reality of life, the way the majority of us live, you know. Um, so moving forward with the empowerment and pushing away those obstacles, we have to first learn thyself. Okay. Now, when you get to know thyself, it's not okay, I know that I'm going to get up this morning and I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and I do that every day. Knowing thyself is saying, you know what? I have enough respect for this person, okay, because I respect myself. That's knowing yourself. So now you're pretty much taking a hold or rather a grab on your future. You see what I'm saying? It's more so of a insight on your own path, on your own walk. You know? So Yeah, Bruce Lipton. He provided me with the insight that most are common commonly familiar with when it comes to genetics. Genetics basically in the scientific world realm states that genetics creates your reality, your your heritage, your bloodline per se has created and will create your future. Okay, and Bruce Lipton states that that's not as it seems. Okay, he states that the environment that you're in creates your reality, and he also states that you create your environment. And it kind of got me mind boggled because, well, it had me mind boggled because at first I was thinking, how could you create something that is being created for you? You know, when you go to the store and buy apples, the apples are already bagged up, so you can't just pick each individual apple and then bag the apples. You see what I'm saying? You can't go and pick up a plantain off of the plantain tree. You know what I'm saying? You can't harvest your own almonds. You see what I'm saying? Like if you're a vegan or you're a health fanatic or a holistic practitioner, however it may fit you, if you're into the healthy rim, then you know what I'm saying. Or for those who partake in eating like cow and stuff like that, you can't just go and pick your own cow. You can't find your own sheep. So with that being said, how can you create that reality? How are those things that that serious? How do they coordinate? Where does the line draw? You see what I'm saying? And he goes on to state that with with you creating the mindset of your own consciousness, what you already feel is what you already know unconsciously. So in your unconscious mind, you're like, and those things are trying to manifest into a new reality. You see what I'm saying? But you're not allowing yourself to. Why? Because of what you perceive. Your conscious. You see what I'm saying? What your conscience is perceiving is false evidence appearing real. So you're stating to yourself, this is the guidelines. This is what I have to achieve in order to move forward. You see what I'm saying? So the question is, where do you go from there? So how do you create your own reality? Well, try getting up in the morning before you get off the bed. Set in mind what you would want your outside appearance for your walk on every day to be. Okay? Set your mind on what you want your walk to be. Now, everything that goes forward with that thought, it needs to manifest with more energy. Okay? So you have to push that energy towards. So, in other words, when there is an obstacle that you have in front of you that is hindering you from creating this wonderful reality that you woke up with in a state of peace and conscious, that your subconscious is allowing you to see in your conscious mind. You see what I'm saying? You have to remember that this is what you want. You want to push your consciousness. You see what I'm saying? You want to push your unconscious mind to your conscious. You see what I'm saying? So you have to elevate your own conscious. You see what I'm saying? And in order to elevate your own conscious, you have to push your unconscious to become real. When you meditate, some say sleep, but when you meditate, you basically bring forth what's in your subconscious to your conscience. You see what I'm saying? Your pineal gland opens up more when you meditate. So for those who do like incense, or or you do or you do some type of meditating opening to allow you to bring your energy to a certain frequency. You may know what I'm talking about or speaking of. Let's create a better reality. And it starts with you. So while I'm creating my reality, I see a beautiful world, right? Now, some may say that's impossible. But here's the thing. If you think impossible, impossible is. If you think rational, rational will be. So with that being said, don't rationalize the irrational. It's irrational for you to think that you can't move forward. It's irrational for a baby to think that it can't talk. It's irrational, but the baby doesn't think talk. You see what I'm saying? The baby doesn't think talk. The baby talks. You see what I'm saying? There's a time and a place for everything. So as the baby sees mother, dad talking, moving around, doing different things, the baby says, you know, the baby starts to manifest that movement, that energy that's going on. And the baby starts to, do a little mama. You see what I'm saying? However it may be, the baby learns that moving the lips is something that allows you to create a vibration to communicate. And this is all done off of sight. The baby's not rationalizing the irrational because no one talked to the baby and told the baby, you cannot talk. You see what I'm saying? It's the biology of belief. And the belief is all yours. So, thank you for embarking on this wonderful journey. Doing this, it's a new thing with the empowerment movement. You're going to see more videos from me. By the way, check me out, Darrell Anderson, on Facebook. And if you're looking for a job that doesn't require labor, you should hit me up. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm basically allowing people to have freedom of financial freedom and success in that as well, with step-by-step guidance. And there is also bits and pieces, that I will show you personally, you know what I'm saying, via Skype, via email, or Facebook, IM, whatever it may be that we can contact and keep in touch. That's what I'll do. Okay? So that you won't be lost. But it's all on the belief system. You can do it. I believe you can. And we're going to create a better reality. Until next time, peace, light, and guidance. Know thyself. Peace.